I always avoid talking about Wendy Williams because I'm not a fan of hers in the slightest. I think she's probably one of the worst talk show hosts. I don't even know how they decided to give her a talk show because she's just terrible. Everything she does is terrible. Like, there are some funny things that she does. Like, sometimes she farts while she's live.
She's not lonely.
Okay, that was one time that she farted. She's farted multiple times.
I mean, you're lucky you only got battery.
Did you hear that? She's leaning over, sitting like this, and she's farting. This is a 2-minute compilation of Wendy Williams farting. She also does some really, really bad things. She says some terrible things about people. Like, I remember she was making fun of Joaquin Phoenix's lip one time.
His mustache, he's got a hairline fracture. He's got one of those, what do you call it? Cleft lip.
Yep.
Cleft palate.
Yep.
He's got this.
Yeah.
He's got this.
I don't know why the audience is laughing along with her because it's not funny. She isn't funny. Oh, recently, didn't she say...
How dare you, Mr. Spears? You had me fooled. And you too, Mrs. Spears. Death to all of them.
Excuse me? What do you mean? Like, I want to free Britney as much as the next person, but I'm not wishing death on Britney Spears' parents. For some reason, anytime she doesn't like someone, she says die or death on live television.
Die! Death to all of them.
So, like, Wendy Williams, I don't like her. I don't like talking about her. I've never talked about her before, but this is the first time I'm going to talk about her because what she did recently was probably one of the worst things that I've seen her do. So Wendy Williams decides to talk about this TikToker named Swavey. I guess Swavey, he's very popular on TikTok. He has a lot of TikTok followers, but let's hear exactly what she had to say about the situation.
I have no idea who this is. Neither does Norman. Neither does one person in this building. Maybe Sus does. Do you know who Swavey is? Clap. Clap if you know who Swavey is.
Okay.
Okay. Well, he's a TikTok star. He's got more followers than me. 2.5 million.
So right now she's talking about Swavey. She's got a picture of Swavey in the background, and she's talking about how Swavey has more TikTok followers and Instagram followers. But why are we talking about this, Wendy Williams? Can you continue your story?
On TikTok, but on Instagram, you have more followers.
Great, nice. On Instagram, you have more followers than Swavey. I don't know why she's making this comparison right now.
Well, as my son Kevin would say, no one uses Instagram anymore.
What?
And as far as TikTok, I don't use that at all. I don't know what that
Get to
is.
the
I don't wanna
point,
be
Wendy
involved.
Williams. Get to the point.
So here he is.
Why is she staring at him? Is this a comedy segment?
He's 19, and he was murdered Monday morning.
Wendy Williams, what did you just say? Say that again for me.
And he was murdered Monday morning.
Why would you set up this segment talking about how he has more TikTok followers and Instagram followers? I've never heard of the man. She's staring at a picture of him in the background, asking the audience, do you know who this man is? Do you know who this man is? Oh, by the way, he got murdered. What is wrong with this woman? She is the worst talk show host, and she's like one of the worst people ever. She's terrible, and she's sitting there with her smug look on her face. Where was she going with this?
Now, according to our friends at MediaTakeout.com, hi Fred, the killer confessed on Instagram Live.
Wendy Williams, if you're going to start talking about someone who was murdered and a person who confessed to the murder, why would you take 1 minute and 27 seconds to set it up? And set it up by comparing your followers. Are you jealous? Swavey, TikTok star dead in senseless shooting. Like, this guy had a family, he had friends, and because of gun violence, he was killed. See how I said that? Quickly, to the point. I didn't set it up with, oh, do you know who this guy is? I don't know who. Do you know who? I have no idea who this is. So many TikTok followers. Oh, my son says that Instagram is for boomers. Nobody looks at Instagram anymore. Nobody cares about you, Wendy Williams. This is the worst thing ever. And the family apparently is not happy about this either. Late rapper's mom slams Wendy Williams for disrespectful segment on TikToker's death. After the Wendy Williams TV segment about the late 19-year-old TikToker Swavey, his mom criticized the talk show host for her disrespectful comments. It was so disrespectful. That's one of many reasons why I don't like Wendy Williams, because of stuff that she does like this.
So here he is. He's 19, and he was murdered.
Who's watching Wendy Williams? So Wendy Williams, she averages 1.8 million viewers an episode. For a cable television show, those are like CW numbers. If you're on Fox, they would cancel you off the air. Nobody's watching your show, Wendy Williams. Is that why you're trying to get people to watch your show, by this shock and awe factor that you're doing here? You're doing crazy things. You're saying death to all these people so people are watching your clips on YouTube? Die! I don't understand.
And you too, Mrs. Spears. Death to all of them.
Death to all of them. Listen to the crowd after she says that. Look at her face. She's like, oh, I messed up. Freaking Wendy Williams. Holy smokes. Let's see what else she has to say. Does she just do the story from then on?
He said that Swavey invited him out and alleges that Swavey...
See, like, at this point, nobody's even thinking about the story that's at hand. No one's thinking about that. No, people are only thinking about how you set that up with your jealous rant. Let's see what people are saying here. She knew this kid was murdered, and after learning her audience didn't even know who he was, she still opened with some popularity contests. Disgusting. Yeah, it is disgusting. The fact that she had the nerve to talk about followers and fam is sick to my stomach. He dies and she just talks about his followers. Followers don't matter. The guy is dead and he was killed in a tragic way. If you're telling a story, tell the story. Don't compare yourself to the deceased. She's so insensitive. She's like the most insensitive celebrity ever. The whole thing was disrespectful. If she was going to be respectful, why would she even talk about him? I know. You know what I gotta say to you, Wendy Williams?
Death to all of them.
Oh, Wendy Williams, you said it, not me, okay? She literally talks about his followers before his death. That's messed up. And I know the audience was confused. Yeah, I'm confused. What I don't know is she has a producer. She probably has notes. How on earth did they greenlight this situation that was happening? This back and forth. How many followers does he have again? Not that he has how many followers? Oh, no. He has more. Like this guy here. Is this guy not the producer? Why is he even entertaining this? This is kind of an awkward smile.
On TikTok, but on Instagram, you have more followers.
Why? Why are you entertaining this nonsense? Wendy Williams, everybody. This is what I'm telling you. I don't like Wendy Williams. Like, she's probably one of the most cringe people I've ever seen. Like, I don't understand how she still has a show. You know what? Let's watch some more videos of her farting. That'll cheer me up.
I mean, you're lucky you only got battery.
You see how she paused in between the fart and then she started talking again?
Oh, excuse me. Look, I don't know what's going on. I don't know who you're gonna damn.
Every time she burps, she farts. How are people taking this woman seriously? I don't understand how she has an audience. I don't know how all the women in the audience here are always just like, go Wendy, ooh, and they're so excited and they're cheering. They should be ashamed of themselves for watching this woman. She's like the worst person on television.
In on 14-year-old basketball games.
Oh.
We've only known about him for maybe a year or something. Excuse me. Leaning on the table and shimmy.
I wonder if she wears a diaper. She probably wears a diaper. The way that she's burping and farting on, like every single day, there's no way that she hasn't let one slip through, you know? One of these farts is gonna turn into something a little more thicker, if you get what I'm saying. Look at her.
In other Mariah news, she's being called the cheapskate.
She needs to get it together. And the worst part is Wendy Williams, a couple years ago, it might have been last year, I'm not sure when it was, Wendy Williams actually fainted live on television.
Our first caress.
Wendy Williams fainted live on television. She overheated and she fainted.
On that count as well.
It's not funny, but can you imagine if she died or something and then news outlets were like, you guys know Wendy Williams? Clap if you know Wendy Williams. Yeah, she's got a lot of followers. Yes, way more than me. Oh, she's dead. See how stupid that sounds? Freaking Wendy Williams, dude. Has to be more sensitive, Wendy Williams. Maybe don't be such a piece of garbage. That's all I have to say. You know what? I think I have one more thing to say, actually.
Death to all of them.
Death to all of them. Guys, thank you for watching my Wendy Williams segment. Hopefully you enjoyed it. I didn't. Death to all of them.